Mission Rescue! You are all members of an intergalactic rescue group called Such Rescue.
You're able to pick up on the visuals that it is a green poodle.
I would like to bring the green poodle on board for further examination.
Does it look clean?
Oh, definitely
Tiny.
not, no.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's dirty, its hair is like overgrown. So the machine says, must scan, give coordinates.
I was conquering systems when you were but an inkling of code.
Yeah, just take the dog and just kind of see where he leads us.
You follow along and it very suddenly begins digging. These look like parts that we need to repair the ship. You repair everything, you meet up and the approaching ships, start coming in hot, but you just leave the atmosphere and they don't pursue.
Where are we going? North.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Therapeutic benefit in role-playing games.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah, baby.
Your presence requested in exchange for treasures.
Are we talking one treasure each?
Count that.
Welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons. Last we left our crew of the Flabberghast. They had repaired their ship using scrap from the planet Jank. They recovered a green poodle with enhanced olfactory senses, who has now been named Gizmo, and are now approaching Ring's Eye, a neutral space marina.
So once we dock, where I've kind of, I guess, taken on the engineer role, I'm gonna try and find like an onboard engineer or something along those lines that can check my work and potentially sell us some new parts, things like that. Anything that does need to be replaced.
Okay, what's everyone else doing?
I'm probably trying to figure out why these cat people are trying to, why they're after us.
Say, do we need any kind of supplies, whether it's, food? Are we going to fuel up while we're getting the engineers to look at it? What kind of typical docking type things are we going to, at the dock?
Yeah, definitely refuel, gather new foods that the chef has not prepared, or grab core ingredients for the chef to prepare later.
Do we know the political affiliation of Ring's Eye? Does it align with the planet Jank or any of our enemies that we would be wary of docking there, or are we fairly carefree while we arrive and stay?
Ring's Eye is ruled over by Lady Luce, who is this 13-pound alien whose cuteness is only matched by her ferocity, and has thus maintained total neutrality at Ring's Eye. If there's word of violence, then she sees to it personally. But also the anti-aircraft weaponry at Ring's Eye is quite powerful for if anybody was to come and try to at least by ship, try to shoot at your ships or Ring's Eye itself.
And just for the record, Dagoth is terrified of Lady Luce. Just so the rest of the crew also know, the proper people to fear in this station.
Yeah, definitely. Lady Luce is definitely one to be feared.
Yeah, when this station came up on the list of neutral stations in the area, Dagoth was considering, maybe we'll take the extra risk and go to the next station. But you know what? No, dire times, dire needs. It's fine.
All right, so Magnus goes to the dock to fuel up, gather food. Sorry, Jack was trying to find a mechanic to look over the ship. Dagoth was going to inquire about Felinitus and why Such Rescue was being pursued. And what is Spulge doing?
Honestly, still trying to find some more bombs, because bet your bottom he is going to be using them.
So Spulge is looking for a weapons dealer.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I guess, but also rummaging through trash cans isn't beneath him either.
Gotcha. Yeah. Jack Smith encounters Freddles. Freddles is the same race as Spulge. Freddles has this extra long mullet. It is always wearing this baseball cap that is it's pretty weird. Like it does not fit the head correctly, where they have like those like almost like football like heads. So it's always like moving around, and he's always fiddling with it. And it's a fiddling that you recognize in Spulge. You know. So Freddles, he turns around really quickly. Oh, can I help you with something?
Yeah, so we just docked over here. We crashed beforehand. I fixed up my ship as best as I could, but I'm a chef. I'm not an engineer. We got here. It worked. It flew. But I think we might need some replacement parts, and I think we might also need somebody who knows a little bit more than I do about engineering to double check and make sure we don't, just blow up in the middle of like space.
Yeah, wouldn't want that.
No.
Yeah, I can take a look.
All right. Appreciate it. What is my name? Jack. My name's Jack. Jack Smith. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Jack. I'm Freddles.
Good to meet you, Freddles. Let's go. It's over here. I'll take you over.
All right. So Freddles follows you to the ship. So walking around and pointing out the different things that you repaired, he's actually like astounded at the level of craftsmanship. Wow. This is some really nice work.
Hey, thanks. I don't mess around.
Chef? You should be a professional repair person.
Ooh, well, that's a big compliment coming from you. I appreciate that.
This does nothing for Dagoth's confidence in this mechanic now.
Yeah, so he goes around, and the one thing that he actually goes to fiddle with is the missiles of Icy Majesty. So he goes back over there, and he starts just like putting wires all over the place, and he pulls out his tool bag, and he's pulling out new wires and adding them into the system, which does seem a little strange to you. The overall order of his work is abysmal. Like the wires are just like crossed all over the place, but things are connected. It like looks pretty messy, but you run the diagnostics, and they look like they're ready to go. So
Freddles, thank you, man. I certainly appreciate this. This is awesome.
Yeah, anytime. That'll be 10,000 space credits.
All right. Do I have 10,000 space credits?
No.
Perfect. How about a home cooked meal?
He just kind of like looks at you. Yeah, I guess. So he follows you, and it's like, oh, where's the kitchen?
Well, we don't really have one, but don't you worry. I've got this under control.
You're paying me with a home cooked meal that's not in a kitchen?
Don't worry about it. It's all good.
This is the guy who puttied our doors together.
Right, yeah. All right, well, we'll see how this goes. Might need to take it up with the debt collector.
I guess I start like gathering things together for a meal of some sort to hopefully impress the hell out of him.
Okay, so you make a test.
One of my dice is falling down.
Does he get advantage on this because he's the cook?
Yeah, you can have advantage on this.
So I have a 5 and a 1, and another 5.
Okay, so you, to his complete amazement, you pull together all of these different ingredients, and you have a random pan that you then like throw them into, and you take just like a blowtorch, and you just like cooking like that, like literally just holding it in your hands. You start flipping it at random points, and you quite skillfully get it together, and then you have a dog bowl available that you then dump it into, and you hand it to him. And so he's no stranger to eating out of dog bowls, so he thinks that like you're a little what's the right word? Not xenophobic, the equivalent of being racist by assuming that his alien species, a speciest. You're being speciest.
Okay.
That you just assume that he'll eat from dog bowls, even though he does. But he does think that it's in fact delicious, and he says,
"Excellent.
Have some more arrangements like this in the future."
Absolutely, no problem. Whatever you need in terms of food, I got you covered.
So while you're doing this, so Dagoth is walking around, kind of just generally inquiring about Felinitus and why he would be pursuing the Flabberghast, and
also seeing if there's like any open bounties on their heads right now.
So you come across Gagu, who's a gen with pure white hair and a mustache. So you walk up to him, and he turns and looks at you and says, "What's up, nerd?"
Excuse me, do you not know who you are addressing?
I'm just addressing a nerd, it looks like.
You are mistaken. As all of a sudden, Dagoth rather, is just imagining what Lady Luce would do if he were to break this gen in half. You're lucky. I am in a good mood today. I am looking for information on a Phineas.
Oh yeah, the king of Planet Catnip.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a bit of a thorn in Lady Luce's side. He's been attacking ships in the area who are reportedly transporting dogs on them.
And is there nothing to be done to stop this?
Well, Lady Luce doesn't leave Ring's Eye and maintains order here, but word on the street is he has locked up untold numbers of dogs in his prison, the Pound.
Is that so?
Yeah, he's always trying to interfere dogs going to places, because he believes that the cats are the apex predators of the galaxy, and he sees the dogs with, I don't know, as a threat per se, but with such annoyance that he has to lock them all up.
Well, it is unfortunate that this king has crossed me this day. He will rue this moment in time.
Yeah, you look like a dangerous nerd.
And just at the mention of nerd, he just kind of winces a little bit, and it's like, thank you for your time. As he's just like clenching his fists together, and they're just screeching. The place just rubbing together as he just walks away, just holding in the rage of tearing this gen apart.
So he just kind of like tipped his glass to you, and he's drinking pineapple juice. All right, later, nerd. And then he just turns and starts walking away.
The door is accidentally comes off of the hinge as he walks by.
And then Spulge was looking around for more bombs and checking out trash cans and whatnot. In the process of examining these trash cans, you were approached by Kirsten, who is this Tyrannax woman, who walks over. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm just patrolling for Lady Luce. I'm always keeping an eye out for suspicious characters.
What possibly looks suspicious about this? He's like buried in trash and just stuff all over his face. He's got like some weird substance near his mouth. You don't know if he was eating something, or, you don't really want to ask questions at this point.
Yeah, I don't really want to ask questions about what's on you. I mean, usually people don't go into our trash cans here. Are you looking for something?
I mean, bombs. What does it look like?
Oh, bombs. I mean, yeah. I can direct you to somebody who can give you bombs.
Oh, cool, because I need so many bombs for bombing activities.
Oh, yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
So she turns, and she's dragging around this like massive mallet too. So.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah. So she leads you over to Berkeley, sorry, no, not Berkeley. To Mosaic, who is this intergalactic DJ who doubles as a weapons inventor.
I love it.
Excellent.
He sells explosive wubs.
Yeah, like he's. It's like his dream to make his base so powerful that he can create black hole. So that's like his ultimate goal in life. But he makes all sorts of weapons in his pursuit, because explosions are obviously quite loud and bassy as well. So he's experimented quite a bit. So Kirsten leads you to him and says, this person here is looking for some bombs. So Mosaic looks up from just sort of writing down random stuff. Oh, hey, yeah, I can get you bombs. What kind of bombs are you looking for?
The kind that blow up.
What are you looking to use their bombs on?
Honestly, anything, but I think my captain would be like happier if I used it on bad guys. Don't really know the definition of that, but you know, just stuff in general.
Yeah, bad guys, stuff in general. I mean, yeah, you sound like you might need some atom bombs. Does that sound like they might work?
I know nothing about bombs. I'm a dog groomer.
Oh, a dog groomer. You better be careful. Is that why you need the bombs? Are the cats after you?
That is a weirdly specific guess, but you are correct in that.
Yeah. Well, truth be told, I actually have made weapons for the cats, so I'm quite familiar with them.
Cool. Yeah, I blew them up.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, the on-planet catnip, I actually designed their defense system. They're called meowitzers. They launch out these sonic meow, and they just they vibrate with such force that they just completely tear apart the structures of ships.
You know, it's kind of useful that you know how their weapons work.
Yeah.
Maybe something that would work well against theirs.
Oh, I made them they're so mighty. If they know you're coming and you try to drop bombs on them, the meowitzers will detonate the bombs prematurely. I think you would need to access their security systems, which I can't help you with, but Berkeley can help you with those.
I mean, that sounds like an intelligent thing that I don't really have the brain power for. Just me and my 6 fingers, I can hit bombs. So that's kind of more my thing.
Yeah, if you go talk to Berkeley, Berkeley is our resident tech master, and she would probably be able to access whatever codes you need to deactivate the meowitzers from a range. I would think that she would be able to write a program for it, and then you could bomb away.
Okay, because that's what I want to do. I want to do the bombing thing. But yeah, I'll go talk to Berkeley, I guess. But can I still have bombs?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, cool. Do you have any little ones to keep on my person? Because my apron, it has 2 pockets, so I could probably fit something in there.
Oh yeah, so I just developed these really tiny ones. They're called base droplets. So you just throw one and they'll be hit with a base blast that will send them flying. I mean, no matter what you hit, the base will be too much.
Does it go wub wub wub?
The base will drop wub wub.
That's exactly what I want.
Yeah.
All right. Do I have money?
So you could afford to buy a single wub wub. The atomic bombs are way out of the Flabberghast price range.
Are there other means that I could obtain this?
Yeah, I mean, what are you thinking?
Try a home-cooked meal.
Well, I'm definitely going to use my not very much money. I'm going to buy that little wub wub there. But I really want that big guy. I don't really have a whole lot of money, but is there any way that I could try to, work off to get the big wub wub?
Yeah, we could, if you don't mind signing a contract, I'm always looking for volunteers to test out my wubs on in the future.
Oh, I can try. I can do that. Yeah, that's something I could do.
Okay, great. Yeah, so he draws up a contract really quickly. Person will not pursue legal action for any maiming or death or whatever else may happen subsequently from exposure to the base.
Mixney will take the paper and look at it and pretend to read, which he definitely can do, and then take the pencil and just scribble.
All right, great.
Yeah, there you go. That's worried.
Perfect. Everything looks in order here. Rolls it up and pulls out a cart with an atom bomb on it.
How big is it?
Oh, it's massive.
Oh, okay. So it's definitely not something that he can just pick up and run off?
Oh yeah, no, you definitely need like this hover cart to move it around. It's like 4 times your size.
How well would he be able to? Because he's only 3 feet tall. So, like how?
Yeah, it's like 8 times your size.
Okay. Could he even likely push this around?
So it's floating. The cart that it's on, is like some sort of hover technology.
He's going to. He's gonna head back to the ship with it, but he's gonna be like yanking on as fast as he can. He's a little nervous dragging a bomb through the.
It looks pretty hilarious that there's just like this little person dragging this just massive, super dangerous bomb across Ring's Eye.